draw a circle for the head. Okay, and I'm not going to make it a perfect round circle. I'm going to make it kind of bumpy a little bit. Because this is a well-loved teddy bear that I'm going to be drawing here. Okay, and then we want to create a body. So, actually I think I'm going to bring it in a little bit more. So kind of a rounded shape underneath. We're going to create another little circle shape. And here we're going to create another little circle shape. Oops, you can't see them. There you go. A circle shape, a little circle shape over here. Okay, let's go back in and add some shapes for the arms. We're going to make, it's almost like a teardrop shape here. Some of you were not while I'm demonstrating. You can afterwards. Draw another teardrop kind of shape. Okay. And let's draw a nose shape right here. Let's add just it's not quite a circle, it's kind of rounded off a little bit. So draw kind of a shape for the nose. Draw a shape for the ears. And something I want you to notice is how I'm using the whole space of my page. I'm not leaving a lot of extra space around it. When you do your drawings, you want to think about how to use the space of your page. If you don't fill up the whole space of your page with your main drawing, then you have a lot of background to draw. So since I wanted most of my drawing to be my subject, I made it really large. Okay, I'm going to erase that line because it's not really part of my drawing. Erase this line as well. So I'm just going to kind of go through and do a little bit of cleanup work before I start putting details in. Okay. The next thing that I want to do is start adding some details to the face. Okay, I'm going to draw kind of like a rounded triangle. I want it to be kind of a triangle shape, but I don't really want corners to be on there. Okay, I'm going to draw a line coming down, and you can decide how you want your mouth to be. I'm going to do like an upside down Y kind of thing. Okay, and right up above, I'm going to create a circle. Another circle right over here. And then over here in the space of the ears, I'm going to use this curve that I drew before, and I'm just going to curve that around to draw the inside of the ear. Erase my extra line that I don't need. And I'll do the same thing over here. Then I'm going to draw a little shape on his belly where the fur is a lighter color, so I'm going to draw a little circle shape. Some teddy bears that I've seen, the little shape on its belly takes up the whole space, so if you want to bring it all the way up to his chin, you can. Or you can just leave it like I did. I want to make it look like there's a leg back here. So I'm going to actually draw in a little bump right there. And here on this circle, I'm going to make it look like a foot. So I want to do a circle. Guys, make sure you're participating. Circle. Another circle. Another circle. So we've got one little bare foot. And then over here, I'm going to draw a little bit of the leg here. And then darken in my shape for the end of his foot. And do the same thing. Add a circle. And then 1, 2, 3 little toes. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish him up, make him look a little more teddy bear-like. I'm going to draw a little circle in both of his eyes. And that's going to be like a little sparkle. I'm going to shade everything else in dark on his eye. Now, if you wanted this teddy bear to look like it had buttons for eyes, then you could change those details a little bit. You could draw little holes on there for the buttons. If I wanted to make a button eye, I might make a button that looks kind of like this. And some buttons have 2 holes and some buttons have 4 holes. So if you wanted the eyes to be buttons, you could change it. Okay, and I want this to look like it's actually made of fabric, so I'm going to draw a line right down the middle of his face and just put in a few little stitches. On his nose, I'm going to do something similar to what I did on his eyes, but I'm going to make just like a little oval shape, and then I'll fill in the rest. If your teddy bear doesn't look exactly the same as mine, it's okay. We're all different. Okay? So he's looking a little bit cuter now. I think we'll add some little details to his paws. Make him some little claws on the end of his paws here. 1, 2, 3. Don't make him too vicious or anything. And then I'm going to draw a little line. I'm not going to make it perfectly straight. I'm going to make it straight and then curve out a little bit so it looks like he's got a little chubby belly. And then add a few stitches. Okay. And just to finish things up, I'm going to add a little bit of contrast to certain areas of my bear. I'm going to add a little bit of darkness to the inside of his ears. I'm going to add a little bit of value to this part of his face. Give him a little bit of something extra there. And then I think I'll do the same thing for his feet. Yeah, just a minute and I'll get something. Sure. Okay. Okay, so there is my finished bear. And if I was really going to do a fancy job of it, I might go ahead and color in brown or something. And I'd probably leave this a lighter color, but if you want to, you could go ahead and shade it in a darker value. It would be okay to have it a little weaker. Okay, so finish up your bear. Remember that if you want your bear sitting on the ground, don't draw a line down here. Make it go back behind him a little ways so that it looks more realistic. Okay, so there's your bear. You do some finishing touches and I'll come around and check them out in just a minute.